Swami, see how Swami sets the mind on time. Yeah. Sairam, Baba, Swami. Thank you, Brother Vimal. Whether Swami is present here or not today, I think we don't have to ask. Mics were not working, and the minute the session starts, the mic is working. All right. So he makes sure that you will not fail. But only thing is that he says that we must have the faith and trust. Leave it to him, and he'll make sure everything will be done for you. So this is the first small test for me, at least. I said, how am I going to talk and the mic is not working? All right. And then he takes over from there. Okay, Sarah, brothers and sisters, young adult, you are the future. All of you all, most of you all are the future of the organization. Not only the organization, you're also the future of your career and your life, your marriage life, your adulthood, how you're going to go, where you're going to go, everything, it's all on you here. But we are with the organization. 30 years ago, 40 years ago, I was sitting that side, and stalwarts like Brother Jiga, Brother Muthu, and a lot of other big leaders sat here. All right. And we were sitting down there, and we thought that we will never be able to reach here. But all of you all will be able to reach here, but you got to hold Swami with you. All right. As long as you hold Swami with you, your life will be smooth flowing. You may have hiccups, but you will definitely have a string attached, and you will never drown. Okay, with that words, the young adults today is the future. Why do I say that? Because the organization today, the organization now, if you look at it, it has slowly stopped growing as how it used to grow. Why? Because many of the adults that we have, like us, my generation, and those above me, all of them in many centers, they are all aging. So the future of the organization is now sitting in front of us. All right. So I am going to set the tone, and here we have Brother Arvind here. How can you be part of the organization and not a parallel organization beside the main body? The Satya Sai International Organization Malaysia, the council, whatever you say, okay, this is the main body, and you are the young adults. What we want to do in future, and the questions I want to hear from you, what are the things that's stopping you from being part of the main organization? I want you to float with us so that in 5 years' time, you are ready to take over the organization. Are you all in sync with me? All right. We know that we have a wing called Mahila wing. We have a wing called Young Adults wing. And the Young Adults wing has got the whole pantheon of organization from the top till bottom with all the charts filled up. All right. I've seen the chart many times. Now we want that chart to match with the council's chart. You are going to be part of us now. All right. So now with that, I'm going to ask the Arvind how he's young, he's a young adult, but he is not having a separate organization or a parallel session from the main organization. So how can you all be part of us?
Sairam, I offer my most humble pranams at Swami's lotus feet. Dear Swami, respected elders, a few who are there, and yes, dear brothers and sisters, I have not come prepared with a talk at all for this session because honestly, I just wanted to be a heart to heart conversation. I empathize a lot with the young adults because I've gone through all of that. The same things, you know, it's like that. Everybody, they make jokes like the father tells the son, at your age, how we used to do, and I've heard that the father tells the son, son, at your age, what Abraham Lincoln used to do? And the son says, Dad, that I don't know, but I know what he used to do at your age. He was the president of the country. So this is there. This is what they call the generation gap. And I just feel that off late, because of the pandemic, because of Swami's physical absence, and That was what the previous talk was all about. Really, in the ultimate sense, the yearning for Swami matters. Yes, it's an added bonus to get him physically, but that physical presence was a big motivator. And Swami wants us to overcome that. That's why he gave up the physical form. But when he did that, we replaced his physical form with the samadhi. Samadhi is Swami now. Now, yes, the samadhi is Swami, but so too is this chair when we feel it. Yeah, brothers and sisters, really, I'm telling, when I come now, I really sit, I close my eyes, I try to cut out everything because I want Swami to be sitting there. Because then only I can speak well when I speak for Swami. You know? Otherwise, I can't. So I do it for myself, my sake, not just here. Every YouTube video that I record, I see it's most impactful. It doesn't come in the video, of course, but I begin every video by telling, Dearest Swami, I offer my humble pranams to you because I want him to be there. So, yes, physically he is not available, but he is always there. So, that physical non availability, that was a big motivator. If I become a youth leader, I will get a place to sit in the front when I go to Prashant Nilayam and I can touch Swami. That was possibly a motivator. Now, why I should be younger, simply headache, simply work will come. This age is an age where we usually don't have financial problems because our parents are there backing us. We usually don't have health problems. I'm not talking of exceptions, I'm talking of general rule. That is 80%. We generally don't have health problems because we're in the best of health. We had done a survey from Radio Sai asking the young adults what are the greatest problems. Health didn't figure in the top 5. It's amazing. You break your leg in 2 weeks, you're back. I break my leg, it takes me 2 months now. If my mother breaks her leg, it'll take her 4 to 5 months. That's what it is. Health becomes important as you go on. So now you don't have financial worries. Now you don't have health worries. Nothing. And therefore, in the youth, no, that's what they say is the pride of youth. You just feel that I can do anything. It's a good thing. It can also turn negative. Like when it turns negative is, why should I care for anybody else? I don't need anybody. Because honestly, you don't need anybody now. There was one elderly person who used to serve Swami physically. He was like Swami's right hand person in the ashram in the olden days. Anything Swami tells, he'll do immediately on the spot. It gets it done. That work is done, Swami, once you're told. He used to adopt any method, ruthless, cruel. Devotees were scared of him, but he didn't care. I want to get it done, I'll get it done. When his end days came, right, he was lying alone in his room, in his own urine and pus, and in a very bad shape. Swami himself walked up to his room with a wet cloth, cleaned his pus, cleaned his. He was very overwhelmed with Swami's love. But he had one question. He said, Swami, all my life I served you, no, Swami. Why am I like this? Why am I alone over here in my own urine and own thing? Why am I in this condition? Swami told him, you served me all your life. That is why I have come. That is why I have come. But sadly, you didn't serve anybody else. Because you felt you don't need. Who needs family? I don't need. People tell like that. Oh, who needs parents? Who needs? Who needs the elders? Right now, I don't need. But believe it, brothers and sisters, it's a karmic record. We can't escape. Every action, 100% has a reaction. A time will come when we will need. And I'm telling as a 40-year-old, when I got my first child, I always used to feel that my in-laws are in a different mindset, and I used to feel, oh God, I should tell my wife also, how are you the child of your parents? Yeah, they're so different in mindset. And it was accepted. Fine, okay. She used to tell, they're my parents, don't be nasty to them. I used to tell, yeah, I will do that, but you tell them also that I'm your husband, they shouldn't be nasty to me. Not that they were nasty. It's not like that. It's just that I feel I don't need them. When I got my first child and Bhakti was born, oh my God, what my mother-in-law has done can't be replaced. I will worship my mother-in-law's feet. She stays with me only now in Bangalore. I tell auntie, you stay. I have confidently come to Malaysia because my mother-in-law is there at my home. My mother-in-law is my goddess, my father-in-law is my god. Especially after I lost my father-in-law is my father. 10 years back, that Arvind wouldn't have understood. Well, why I need them? I don't need them. It didn't need. That is how I also perceive currently. This generation gap has always existed between elders and youngsters in the organization, but I just feel because of the COVID pandemic, because of physically Swami not being there, plus these added unnecessary issues of a few egos splitting up. People say, why it split up? Why are people becoming egoistic? People have not become egoistic. They were egoistic. It's always been like that. Just that in Swami's presence, the cat, the rat, and the dog sat together without fighting. That's all it is. Once Swami went, the dog bites the cat bites the rat will chew on the dog's leg. It'll happen. That also is because the cat, rat, and dog forget that this is God. That's why it is so important to always remember it is God. And yes, when you are in your 30s, it's technically called young adult. But you know what? It's half life. Most of us will be gone by the time we are 80. Even if we are not gone, people will be waiting when we'll go. Like that it will be. So the moment I hit 40, I know half my life is over. Have I achieved half my life's purpose? So that is why it's great. Like young adults have a subcommittee for this, the entire parallel thing is there. That's great. But what are the purpose of those divisions? It's just to prepare you for the actual role. Don't think you will be young adult coordinator for the next 20 years. No. You have to coordinate. You have to take up. You have to do the logistics. Somebody asked, Brother Billy, you're not shooting. He's not Brother Billy, he's Uncle Billy. He's been shooting for the past 25 years. He won't shoot now. Somebody else shoot. I'm so happy. Very professionally, videos are being taken in a modern way. iPhone is enough. Yeah, great. These things the seniors will not understand. They tell Arvind, you tell them to do good quality. They're shooting with some phone. No, uncle, phone is great nowadays. It's better than cameras. Don't worry. So that advantage, it is there, the plus and minus. So I really feel, I'm not telling it for the sake of the organization or anything. I just feel, see, dear brothers and sisters, when we need support, right? Even when you're getting to interact with me, how is it possible? Because of the organization. So with all its minuses, no, the organization makes it possible. When I'm lost somewhere and I want, somebody wrote to me, I'm going to Belgium, brother, anybody is there? Swami devotees? When you want to go to Belgium, you want the organization, right? If the organization is not there, what we will do? Organization is a home outside our home. That is why organization is not some X, Y, and Z. We are the organization. I have to do my bit to sustain it. And that is why I really feel, Swami, that is why I invested so much time in the young adults. There will be misunderstandings. There will be egoistic people. Yes. I am not telling it will not, it will be there. But it was there even when Swami was physically there. Even when Swami was physically there, people were ready to jump at each other's throat and cut them. Doesn't matter. I am doing it for Swami. Yesterday, I had a chance to speak with a young adult. I'm just going on and on, but another 5 minutes I'll stop and I want questions. With the young adult, and that young adult, I asked, what are the problems of the young adults? Because I now know it. Anybody who reaches 15, the problems begin. 10-year-old, you call SSC kids, what are your problems? They'll have no problem at all. 15 age, it will start. Tell me the age, I'll tell what is the problem, because I have gone through till 40, I can tell. Health is never an issue. Exceptional cases will be there. It will be relationship. It will be habits. So Swami tells, Swami doesn't like beard, mustache. But a little French beard is okay. Girl I want to meet, boy I want to meet. Brother, I have one issue, brother. Yeah, what is it? I really don't know. I'm very confused. It looks like the end of the world. Which girl? Brother, how you knew? Because I have gone through that. And Swami has helped. But I'll tell you that at one point in time, that will seem like the most important thing in the universe. In 5 years, it won't matter. It won't matter. And 100% the thing that you feel this is love, it's not love. It's a mix of pleasure and lust. And it's biological. It happens. Love is something very, very deep. Love is when husband and wife are lying in bed and the husband says, darling, I'm going to brush my teeth, and the wife says, brush mine also. Because both are there as dentures in the cup of water over there. That is love. When the handsome face has faded, when the pretty face is gone, yet you feel you can't stay without each other, that is love. Love is not skin deep. They say beauty is not skin deep, it is not. So yes, all these happen, but what I'm trying to tell is, as a young adult, I used to feel I have problems which nobody understands. These are very big, only Swami understands. I'm telling that now when I look back, I laugh at myself. I feel very embarrassed. The attachment I had for friends. Friends feel like the universe. Swami would say only God is your best friend. Why? Swami would be so possessive. If he sees two boys sitting together for 10 days, he'll tell you, get up and go. He'll tell the teachers, change their classroom. And I would feel, Swami, you're so possessive. We love you, Swami, don't worry. Don't get threatened. It's not about getting threatened. Because this is not friendship. It is basically transactional. Any worldly friendship, believe it or not, you can write it down. You can write it down and be prepared, because otherwise you'll have a heartbreak. It's only transactional. I have something to get from you. You have something to get from me. That's why we are transacting. Otherwise we won't care. It is how it is. That is why God is the only friend. Make God the friend and try to do everything. And when I'm saying do for Swami, right? I'm not telling it because Swami wants nothing. Swami, it doesn't matter to Swami at all. Not for the organization, not because he told me tell. No, I'm just telling. In retrospect, I feel the greatest decision that I took or I was forced to take was to dedicate my everything to Swami. Today only I told my mom used to, I didn't want. But today I'm very grateful. Thank you, Mom. You were not selfish. You didn't hold on to me. Everybody in the family told her, what kind of mother you are? You're sending them to hostel. She bore all of that because she knew what was good for me. And today I'm very grateful. Mom, thank you so much. You told me be with Swami. I wanted to come home. You told no, be with Swami. That blessing I want to share. That's why I'm telling you. It's a great investment. Maybe one more thing I'll just share. You know, after I left Radio Sai, my resume, my curriculum vitae was pathetic. There's nothing there. I have done BSc, I have done MSc, and I have done MBA. After that, for 14 years, I have just told stories about Swami. I have written articles on Swami. Nothing which the world values in monetary terms. I have nothing on my resume. And when I'm trying to apply for a job, they ask me what's your previous salary drawn. I have never drawn a salary. Possibly you can call it stipend. I don't know what. Just Swami's love, whatever. Because that was not the reason why I stayed there. So I didn't get any job. No job. They're telling we'll double your salary. No. How much you're expecting? Whatever I was drawing last, I want 8 times of that or 10 times of that. You're crazy, nobody will give you double. No, double is not enough for me to survive. So I'm not getting any job. Finally, I got a job which offered possibly not as much as I was asking. I was asking 10 times. They were giving me 5 times. Okay, fine. And I performed well. I rose. Within 1.5 years, I got 2 promotions, 2 raises. But I was not happy. I was not happy at all. Yes, money is there. I'm now in a good flat in Bangalore. It's fine. But I'm not happy. And I didn't know what. I didn't know what to do. That time my dad was diagnosed with cancer. And the doctors told me he has got 2 months to live. This was the time I was seriously considering that I'll put my papers. But do what? That is one more thing I was scared about. I'll put in my papers, but I have to join some other job. I'm not happy. What do you want to do? I want to tell Swami stories and get paid for it. No job like that in the world. Then I was discussing with my wife because she's my support. Really, my wife is such a big support. If I'm able to do whatever I'm able to do today, it's because of her. She's sitting back there holding fort, 2 kids, dropping them to school. Amazing. Everybody goes. Everybody tells me you should visit the Twin Towers. You have that famous.
Yes.
All of you go and admire it. What's it called?
Twin Towers. KLCC.
Yeah, the Twin Towers. You go to the Twin Towers. I want to ask if anyone has gone and said, Twin Towers, what a fantastic foundation it must be having. No. Everybody admires the Twin Towers. Yeah. I'm the Twin Tower, she is the foundation there. Okay. So, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Really. It's just not possible. And that is one thing I feel, in the world today, they speak of women empowerment. Women should be, why we will also wear pants, we will also do jobs. Women are doing that because we men are not appreciating what is being done. One day I sat with my mom and I told her, Mom, my mom always felt that I have never earned for the family. I said, Mom, just sit here. You are a cook, okay? I'm brutally, forget the emotion part. I'll monetarily value you. You're the cook. This is your rate for cooking. If I have to order from out instead of you cooking, this is what I'll pay. You maintain the kitchen. This is the rate. You are a nanny for my for my child. This is the rate. I added it, and she was earning as much as I'm earning. I said, Mom, please, you are in a very highly paying job. Please, you work from home only. Because that is not done, it happens. But anyway, what I'm saying is, so I was talking with my wife about quitting the job and trying freelance, and she was being supportive, but she said, we need financial security. And then my dad gets diagnosed, and even for those 2 months, somewhere near 1.5 lakh rupees a month I have to spend on his medication. And if I'm optimistic that he will stay on for 3 months, 4 months, I have to spend that much per month. Where do I get it? That's when I remembered one of my classmates had got an interview with Swami. And in that interview, Swami had told him that because I've told this so many times, I'll cut it into short. Swami had told him that in a wedding, when you go, first, the distant relatives, they come and eat the food. They are just here to just tell hi, pose for a photo, eat food and go. Then the close friends eat. Then the family eats. Then the close family eats. Bride and groom eat in the end. And Swami asked him, what happens if food remains after that? He said, Swami, that food we just distributed on the road. After that, if food remains, what you'll do? Swami, everyone is done, so we just throw the food. If still food remains, we just throw it. Some cat or some dog or some crow will eat it. In India, we have a lot of crows and dogs, so they'll eat that. And Swami said, you know something? When it comes to your love, Swami is like that crow and dog. You go and offer it to everybody. Everybody has their fill. And after everybody are done, even then you don't offer it to God. You are just down in the dustbin and the dumps. Like a crow and a dog, I come and pick you up, Swami said. And then Swami said, but if anybody offers their youth to Swami, it is their right to demand from Swami, and Swami will respond. This is what Swami had told. I knew this, and I just kept it in my mind. For the first time in my life, I broke down in front of Swami's picture and I said, Swami, you have said that if anybody gives their youth to you, they can demand from you anytime. Swami, I am convinced I have given my youth to you. Every time in my youth, at least my attempt has been to do everything that will make you happy and do things that you like. It's not doing what I like and dedicating to Swami. Whatever you like, Swami, I'll make effort and I'll do that. Swami, right now, I'm not happy in my job. I want to quit. But I can't, Swami, because I need lots of money. My dad is sick. I don't know how I'll solve this. You gave a word that you will come, right? Like, even when I think I am crying now, not because of my sorrow, but because I was telling Swami that, Swami, what are you doing? Now I'm demanding, Swami. I'm using that now. I have given my youth to you. Where are you? Come. I want this solved. How will you solve it? I won't go into the details, but the short of it is, within 1 week, I got a request from SSIO International Organization for a contract to create content for the website and the YouTube channel. Currently, I'm still in the second year of my contract with Sri Satyasai International Organization to create content, professionally employed. Swami found me a job that pays money to tell Swami stories. I don't know. And my dad, a doctor calls me and says, Arvind, one of my friends wants to speak to you because they're doing this clinical trial. They need 50 patients. They've got 49 patients. They want one patient above the age of 65 with 4th stage hepatoliver cancer. Your father fits the bill. Will he participate in that? What does it involve? No, they will monitor him on a weekly basis and take data. Okay. In exchange, his medication will be free, all his tests will be free. He will have an AC reserved room in case of any complication in the best cancer hospital in Bangalore. I just signed it. I just signed it. And my dad stayed not for 2 months, not for 3 months. He stayed for 9 full months. I've done an entire YouTube video on my dad's passing, and that video was recorded 1 hour after I set fire to his body because people were giving condolence messages to me. I didn't want condolence message. I am having, these are tears of joy. The way my dad left, so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to Swami. I'm telling this because when we spend time and energy for Swami, it's not an expenditure, it's an investment. And you may ask, I have already spent so much time, what have I got? No, it will not come when you want it. It will come when you need it. And it will come in a way that it will overwhelm you. It will overwhelm you that you will get onto your knees and tell Swami, why do you love me so much? Swami, it will be quiet. You just be quiet. So I get emotional because I feel the greatest gift I got in my life is to offer my youth to Swami. And that is why I'm telling you, offer your youth, because it's the best investment to make. And the organization is a beautiful vehicle that Swami has given. Because you know what? You want to go ahead and start some bhajan session, it's not easy. It's much easier to take on what's already going and help it, support it, and bring it up. Just stop it from collapsing. Don't reinvent the wheel. It's not easy. Same way in every field, everything has already been set up. Everything is functioning. Only thing is little bit of ego we have to modify. Yes. Give it to them. Give it to the elders for age. Yes. He may tell something that I don't agree, but he's elder to me. He has gone through more shit than me in life. Out of respect for that, yes, okay, fine. My time will come. 20 years later, I will be telling this. At that time, use all these experiences to remember that 20 years later, I should not be like this then. That's all, if you feel like that. But just bear it. Simple thing. Swami has done. For Swami, because we are here for Swami. We want to grow in our love for Swami. We want to overcome our anger, greed, desire for Swami. So if something happens which irritates me, it's an opportunity for me to grow. It's an opportunity to think that how can, suppose this thing, same thing happen next week, I should not get irritated. Believe me, learn the message, the messenger goes away. This thing angered me, next week it should not. So this is what I wanted to share. I thought I'll do it in 10 minutes, but I just got carried away. I didn't think of, but I just felt I should give you this context that it's an investment that we are making. Swami is the best investment we can make. And I urge all of you, because it's super good for you. It's good for you. It has benefited me immensely. If I am told now I can rewind my life 20, 30 years and live it again, I promise, Swami is proof, I would love to lead it the same way I have led till now. And I think that feeling, right, that feeling is invaluable, because regrets start coming in. But when you give your life for Swami, whether you're 40 like me, whether you're 50 like somebody else, or whether 60 like someone else, you'll have no regrets. You will have no regrets. That's an invaluable feeling to have. That will happen only if we have led our life for Swami. That's why I would urge you that use this opportunity to invest in Swami. The returns will be immense joy, contentment, peace. I don't know whether you'll get money. I don't know whether you'll get the job that you're looking for. But I promise you, you will be happy and peaceful. It won't matter how much money you have. It won't matter which job you have got. I have done a BSc. I won a gold medal for BSc in bioscience. I missed the gold medal for MSc in chemistry. I missed the gold medal for MBA marketing. And what am I doing? Nothing related. Nothing, but I'm very happy and peaceful by Swami's grace. And I know whatever I may do, I will be peaceful and happy, because I am now convinced with personal proof. Having given my youth to Swami, I'm 42, right? I'm done. My youth is done. Now I need not dedicate anymore. I can do whatever. But the beauty of it is, because I gave my youth to Swami, now Swami says, yeah, now you're given your youth, you're free, do whatever you want. No, Swami, I don't want to do anything else. This is giving me so much joy. Why would I want to do anything else? I want to do this only, Swami. Even if my retirement age comes, I want to do this, Swami. Because this is so joyous, so blissful. That is the trap Swami puts, It will just give your youth to me enough. Once you give your youth to Swami, you can't leave Swami. can't. Mirabai also just gave her youth to Swami. That's it. This is the best thing that we can do, and that is what I would urge all of you to do. And now I'm open to questions.
Kani, our young adults national, I'm sure you all know him. I think I want an answer, since I very rarely address all the young adults just like this. Since you all are all here, one thing that we can we assure ourselves that we have conviction for Swami here, each and every one of us. I can't hear. Swami also can't hear. You see, if you don't have conviction or love for Swami, then you are in the wrong place. He says that if you are having 50-50 doubt about Swami, then it's very difficult to move on. You will be in the particular one, after 2 hours, you will be back to a different lifestyle. But if you have conviction that our young adults here, that all of us, are with Sai, first, your love for Sai, now after what he speaks, I think the love should be even much more greater. Don't you agree? Don't you think so? Our yearning must be different already. My yearning will be different. After this session, my yearning for Swami will not be the way I yearned before I came for this convention. That is one thing I will take back from this convention for the first day. So I want all the young adults here, whoever you are, number one. Number two, the organization. The organization that you are, you have any doubts about the organization, Satya Sai International Organization of Malaysia, you should not. If you have, please put up your hands or ask questions so that we can clarify it, so that we clear the path for us to move at a faster speed. Third gear or fourth gear, we cannot be going on first gear or second gear now. Any questions about the organization? Swami, confirm, everybody? All right, Swami is with us. All of us are with Swami, right? Okay. Number two, the organization. Are we with the organization? Or do you have any doubts about the organization? Oh, scary.
But they won't answer.
They won't answer?
No. It's not like that. So,
okay.
I'm just saying, it is very, what can I say? It's not like we don't have love for Swami. We all have love. But I'm just saying, what are the things that have, for example, when I was speaking in US, they were saying we are all so far away, find it tough to come together. So what are the things? Because I just feel this is quite a number of youth. And even if you live far away, still relatively closer. You need not have 100 youth coming together, but at least 10, 15 can come together once a month or twice a month and do something together. You know, Swami will be happy if one person goes and serves in 10 villages. But Swami himself has said he'll be happier if 10 people go and serve in one village. Because easy for one person to do, but to do as a team is difficult. Because you know what, I don't agree to what he's saying. He doesn't agree to what I'm saying. I'll do on my own. No. Spiritual growth comes when we do together only. But he's such a pain to work with. Yeah, that's why I work with him. Because I don't want you here to distribute 500 packets. I want you to grow. And I want him also to grow. That is what this organization is about. It's a spiritual organization. So, if we decide that from tomorrow on, twice a month, we will go and see, we can start something new, that's great. But first, let us gain experience by reinforcing what already exists. There are different wings in the organization. There is a center which is close by, or which, even if it's far, something what can be done. So we want to do, but what is it that will prevent us? What are the issues? Any problem, any question you have, you can ask. No problem. Nobody here doubts your love for Swami. Nobody doubts your conviction or faith in the organization. We love Swami. We know it is Swami's organization. Yet we are not able to do because of different problems. I had different problems. Yeah, I know how it is. So what do you think? What is it that bothers you? Or maybe it doesn't bother you. You want to actively do something, but you know others are not coming because they have these problems. So what are the problems others have? Anything, please. Please share, because that will be nice. It will be educative also. Yes.
I think most of our young adults here, it's not like I don't think so.
Is there.
Yeah, I think in a way, the impression is probably like, oh, it is a tough job to do. Like, I think it is difficult or if once I put my leg in, I'm going to be stuck there, or it's a commitment which is going to hurt me down. So it's difficult because in that sense. But I think since all of us are here, in my opinion, and I think that it is actually very, 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 very easy to do in comparison to whatever we are doing out there. As in our job, our studies, etc. Those are tough things. Those are things that we cannot run away from. This is definitely the most, but we just have an impression that at least I had the impression. So I'm telling from that sense that once I put my leg there, these people will give me one activity or program that I have to hate and fear, and it is going to be tough. But that I think is that one little delusion that, because I feel like these are the things which gives pleasure in life. Like if you ask me 10 years ago, 5 years ago, what was the thing that you had the most? I can't remember. I will never be able. But I remember the moments that I spent with my five brothers and sisters. I think that is what we will be missing if, let's say, we are scared to give a little. I don't, because I think the way sometimes we feel like we are giving a lot. Because but you see like Shankar and you see Vimal and etc. We have been seeing them all my child since I was a child, and I'm seeing them now. So I'm sure it is not that difficult. It is the most easiest thing and the most natural thing to do. But just that we might have some idea like, oh, this is going to be difficult. If Kanina, I said yes, I give him a name, he's going to call and bug me. I won't. Trust me. I usually won't answer calls. So yeah. But in that sense, uh, I think that is the idea. And I see that is not. And in fact, most of the young adults, actually, is a good example. If we ask and call, they are there. They never been in a situation where maybe there's protest or not there. I don't think so that is a problem. But it's just that probably sometimes opportunities may not come. That is our responsibilities as in the leaders to bring the platform and the opportunities that will be happening soon. So and also in terms of distance and time, I know that work is not like last time.
One second. What I'm saying is, let's take one at a time, because then I'll forget the track. Okay. Yeah. No, you answer this. Distance and time will come to later. Let me just take that, because I got some
section.
thoughts. Very nice. And I remember during the Sri Lanka conference or something, Kani himself was, why I don't want to do it. He himself was reluctant to come forward, but he did a fantastic job there. See, when you say that taking up something will be difficult, and Kani says, no, it's not, it'll be easy. It's each one's experience. Let me tell you, it's not easy. It's very tough. Okay. But what of lasting value in life is easy? In your job, to get a promotion is tough. To pass your 10th grade and go to 12th grade is tough. But you feel, I have no choice. I have to go ahead. Here also, when we are convinced that I have no choice, I have to progress, we will do it. I'm not telling taking up a leadership role is easy. It will be tough. If it's easy, everybody will do. Oh, everything is nice, everything, oh, Swami's grace also will come. No. Staying a student in Swami is also very tough. Crazy. First few years we didn't have fan. We would be sweating there. Like, Swami, people are donating air conditioner, one fan you put. No, I won't put. Swami has said in a discourse, he has said, now we have air conditioned ashram. Swami said, if you want air conditioner, go stay in Taj Hotel in Bangalore. This is not for your material comfort. This is for your spiritual growth I'm building. I won't put. Swami didn't put. Now, of course, marketing, we want people to attend, we want to show numbers, all these things happen. But from a spiritual sense, no. If you are coming to the ashram so that you can have comfortable bed, then this is not an ashram. Then go to a resort and stay. You're coming here so that you can forget your body and mind and grow spiritually. If you're not clear on that, don't come. That's how it was. So also it will be tough. We want to grow, right? You want to become strong in your arm. You go, what all your trainer will tell? You'll hold this weight and lift. Oh God, I told you to give me strength, you're giving me pain. Boss, that's how you'll get strength. Our PT teacher in school, I remember, he used to make us do push-up, we'll scam, we won't do. We'll try to, if he's not seeing, we won't do. How painful it is. Now, we will pay 5,000 ringgit, get personal trainer, he'll make us do. We could have done now. That's the difference. When you know the value, you will pay ringgit and you will get it done. When you don't know the value, when you're getting it free also, you will bunk it, oh God, pain it is. Yes, it will be tough, but that's how we grow. If you tell, I don't know swimming, I can't get into the water, your trainer will tell, get into the water, you will know swimming. No, but I don't know, how can I carry you? Get in. My daughter also asked, if Dad, when you're teaching me bicycle, will I fall? I said, yes, you will fall. But don't worry, everybody falls. Oh no, I don't know how to ride a bicycle. No, to learn you have to sit, you have to fall. Better you fall now, because as a 10-year-old, you will heal faster. As a 30-year-old, your injuries will take longer time. Fall, heal, learn faster. It will be difficult because we don't know how to, we have never done it. But when will we take it up then? But once you get it, no, it is so addictive, so beautiful it is. You will be so joyous. Just think of the joy that you felt when you first learned how to balance and ride the bicycle. You forgot all the injuries. And the best thing is, once you learn it, you'll never forget it for life. So welcome it and take it. And to the point that you said that sometimes it is not given. The elders, yeah, maybe the elders don't give. Maybe the elders are not aware only. Because the last time a young adult came and asked for some responsibility was like, I don't know, before 2011 maybe. So maybe the elders have forgotten that the young adults can do. So if you feel the elders are not giving, 3 of you go together, go to the elder, because they are not demons. Just tell them, hey, this is what you're planning, right, for birthday. We want to do it, we'll take it up. Has anybody gone and approached? If your boss, those who are working, doesn't give you a raise after 2 years, you go and ask, right, what happened, man? Why didn't I get a raise? Tell me what I can do so I can get a raise. You may not tell it like this, but something like this you will convey, right? Here you don't. 1 mark when I used to not get in the class, I used to go and fight. Means why 1 mark you cut here? Why? Because I feel I need my marks, I need my money. Here I feel, no problem. I can blame it on the elders and I will not do work. But it's not for their sake that we are doing. It's for our joy and peace we are doing. So for the 2 questions, one is, it will be tough if I take up a responsibility. Yeah, it will be tough in the beginning. Yes, because we don't know. Anything that we take up first time will be tough only. Because we have no clue. But it's better to do it now when there are some elders to guide who have done it, rather than nobody, somebody has to take up. Either the organization collapses or I get into a position where I have to do it with and nobody to guide me because I waited too late. Yeah, let them guide, but we'll take it up. Make errors. And I'm telling you, when the sincerity is seen, right, because the elders, whatever it is, they have gone through the same thing. I tell you honestly, in my experience, I have worked both sides. I'm young adult advisor, so I've worked with young adults. And I worked with adults, with the elders. And I have made mistakes on both fronts. I have ticked off elders, I have ticked off young adults, both. And I'm telling you honestly, Swami promise, the elders are much more forgiving than the young adults. Young adults, you tick them off once, that's it. They won't talk to you. They just silently shut you off for hours, for years, I'm saying. You have to go patch. The elders, because they've gone through, they know how it is. And I'm telling you, Satsa International, in my first time in my life, I have had elders who call and tell, hey, sorry, this was like this. I'm like, oh, no, uncle, you don't, I should tell sorry. Actually, I didn't feel sorry, but I was so touched with that humility. Man, he's in such a position, he's much higher than me. He's calling and telling, I know for sure it's not his mistake. I'm sure he doesn't feel, but he's so telling it so genuinely. I'm really in admiration of the elders. Amazing. I'm so touched. I'm not flattering them, nothing. And this is what I try to tell the young adults. I know they'll get upset, they may feel, but they're much more forgiving. Young adults are very unforgiving. Once you upset them, they just don't come only. They'll not come to the center only for 10 months. They'll not talk to, I've been, I'm celebrity, everybody will die to have my phone number, right? I have been blocked by young adults. Blocked meaning no response. You were dying for my autograph. Okay. And now you don't respond to my text messages. This is the truth. It's a reality check for me also, that I'm just a monkey, no hero. But I'm just telling you that elders are much more forgiving, much more easy. Just talk it out. It's our ego that prevents us from winning the greatest treasure of our life, which is Swami. It's an opportunity. So it will be tough. And if you feel elders are not giving, go and tell them directly. And tell them, give us a chance. It is also possible that they will not give you fully because they don't have anything to fall back on. If you go and tell 99th birthday celebration, uncle, we will take care of you. I don't know, yaar. If you guys last minute tell, sorry, something came up, we can't, because it has happened. I have seen that happening. Sorry, young adults have seen that happening. I have not seen that with the elders. The elders give a commitment, we are on the deathbed, but still we'll come and till we die, we'll do. Like that. I have seen that. Elders do that. Young adult, brother, sorry, this week something came up. What came up? Something personal. What personally? What? I know more about life than you. Oh, no, it's something personal. So sorry. Next week. Done. Over. Wait. Now what I'll do? So how do you expect? Do it once or twice and show them. Then because that is the model I have adopted. Having done once or twice, as I said, I'm on a contract, right, to create content. In the beginning, every word I write, everything, I have to get it approved. Now, oh, okay, done. Arvind has done, means fine. That confidence, it takes time to build. Build that. That's how it is in your workplace also. Don't think when you go, they'll tell you, welcome, you're an MBA from Wharton, come and do it. You do it, brother. You turn around this industry. They will not tell, hey, shut up and do this. They'll again retrain. 6 months you have to undergo training. Whatever degrees you may hold, no, be valedictorian, what is the word? Valedictorian, whatever you may be, you have to still undergo 6 months their training and go through the whole thing because they won't trust. How we can give it to them? So also it is here. But just for that sake, no, little bit, it will be ego hurt. I've been hurt many times. I'll feel, and that many times that I'm hurt, sometimes it's their fault, sometimes it is my fault. When it's my fault, I accept it as my fault. When it is their fault, because I want to do this for Swami, hold on a little more. They will change. 100%. They will change. Because I don't think anybody has that thing that this guy I want to target and throw out. No, nothing like that. They just feel that maybe it will not happen. So come forward when you are having the next program. One aspect, take it up. No, it will be great joy. I'm telling you. Tell uncle or auntie or whatever you say. Food catering part, yeah, the payment part you take care. Rest we will take care. Don't worry. We will do it. Take it up, do it, and show once. They'll feel confident. When the talk comes, they'll say, no, make him seva coordinator. We have seen he'll do it. Don't worry. The joy that you get when you win a position, it's like winning it. Winning it by showing that you can do. And do that and invest. So that by the time you're 40, no, dear brothers and sisters, 40, 45, you will surely come across a situation which nobody can solve for you. Only God can. And that time you can tell Swami, I gave my youth to you. Come and solve it for me. And he'll come and solve it. Yeah, you're next.
Any other questions there? Spiritual organization or anything that is blocking you, that you feel that you want to clear?
Salam, brother. My name is Ganesha, coming from Pro Center. Just want to ask you a question. Because we have been seeing this issue for quite some time already. What is it? We all love Swami, but are we like yearning for Swami? That's the main question. Because as I can see, most of us here have seen Swami before, maybe once or twice in their life. But how about the teens? Teens now, maybe they have not seen Swami yet. Maybe in dreams or even in physical form. So how are we going to bring yearning in that? They all love Swami, but everyone loves Jalebi also. So how are we going to tell them we have to yearn for Swami? We all do each time to yearn for Swami, but it's so theory-wise it's going on. But how are we going to implement that in that? Because once they have graduated, if 50 of them are graduating, for them, even for 10 to turn up to centers for bhajans, it's a miracle. How are we going to do that? Because I think
you have seen Swami?
No, I have not seen Swami.
Do you have yearning for Swami?
Yes.
How did you get it?
Because just through you.
Huh?
I would say it's through you.
Through me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm saying I feel very flattered and happy. But you got your answer, right? You got your answer.
Yes, but
you got your answer. How? Why through me? What did I do? See, I'll answer you. Yeah, got it. So there was the student who went to Swami and said, Swami, we are just few of us who are graduating, and you tell students will transform the world. How, Swami? How are we to do it? We are so few of us who are graduating in numbers. The world population is so huge. Swami said, you don't bother about transforming others. You just focus on following what I've taught you. Once you do that, I will ensure that the world looks up to you, admires you, and follows. You don't worry about that. That is what I would like to say. It's so beautiful. I'm so grateful to Swami that the person who asked the question was somebody which matched, because just outside, one person came, embraced me and said, you know what, I feel like I'm seeing Swami. That is the expression. That is what I'm feeling. So I asked the person, when did you see Swami? I have not seen Swami. Then how do you know you're feeling like you're feeling so? No, this is what it must be to see Swami. I felt very touched and emotional, but then I thought, oh, Swami, what you have done, Swami? People are hugging me and thinking they're seeing Swami. But it is also very inspirational because just like Swami would say, take iron filings, when it's with the magnet, no, the iron will stick to the magnet. That iron nail itself will become another magnet. For another pin, no, this nail will only be the magnet. So, it is not by telling them. This is one thing that I always used to do. Maybe some of you know it. Just humor me for 1 minute, okay? Just do whatever I tell you to do, okay? I won't tell very tough things. Simple things only I'll tell. But do it, okay? Raise your right hand, okay? Keep your right hand on your head. Keep your right hand on your chest. Now keep your right hand on your chin, okay? See, many of you have kept it on your cheek. I told chin, okay? And those of you who kept on the chin, 80% of you already know it. Now you can put your hand down. Trying to act like, oh, what is wrong? You know it before. Example, Pia, I know she knows it before because in Singapore I had done it. And so she kept like this and like, yeah, I did it. No, you didn't do. You know it. But what I'm telling is, no, people don't follow what we tell. Even if you tell them follow what I'm telling, I will follow what you're doing. Dear brothers, Swami had said, a time will come when my darshan will flow through you. Brother Deepak Anand, he was a teacher. He was giving a talk in Swami's presence. After his talk, Swami asked him, how was your talk? He said, Swami, you should tell how was my talk. Swami said, is Swami happy with your talk? And he said, Swami, that's why you tell Swami, are you happy? If you are happy, then I am happy. Swami said, no, now I can tell. But what if I am not there? How will you know if Swami is happy with your talk? Then Swami told him, if after your talk, even if one person comes and tells you that they felt Swami was there, know for sure that I was there. If people could feel Swami when you were speaking, it's because I was there. So also, when you say about the teenagers who have not seen Swami, we have to embody the love, the kindness, the compassion that Swami embodied, and they have to experience it. And we are doing it not to impress them. Honestly, I am not doing it to impress you guys. I find great joy in loving Swami. I find great comfort when I am simply sitting without anything to do. I am not doing it because I don't count. People say I did 3 malas, 4 malas. I feel, why to count the malas here? Whatever we deposit, we deposit. Why to tell 108 I gave for Swami, 1008 I did for you? I don't know, Swami. I'll keep chanting. You keep count. Like a child goes to God and says, Lord, I don't know any prayer. I'll tell A to Z 10 times. You know all languages, make your prayer. I'll give you all the alphabets. Like that. Swami, I'll just chant Sai Gayatri I love because it feels nice. Whenever my plane is taking off, it's landing, I'll keep chanting Sai Gayatri because I love it. I don't count. I don't know how many malas I've done. I don't know. It's not nothing like some achievement. So, when it comes to how will the youngsters, don't forget about how will the youngsters come. How will I love Swami more? How will I sanctify my life? Just think about it. Automatically Swami will send. So I really feel that only. So many people think so many things about me. I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy. I speak well, maybe. That's it. But Swami makes it happen. And I every time I feel overwhelmed. Swami, why Swami? How you? It's so magical. Even this topic, as I said, right? First of all, first time in my life, I'm getting such an elaborate topic. An essay is given as a topic. Be a flower in God's garden, be a star in God's heaven. I was like, what a topic here. Like, so focused and thinking, what should I? 3 days I've been thinking. Swami, but because I took it as Swami has given the topic. Swami, what should I want? Then I remembered the story. I said, yeah, grass. I have written a blog on this. Let me go and read my blog. I went and read my blog. I have written on this grass and Dimitri that I said. And in that blog, I have said, in brackets, you may wonder why I should write a letter. Go and read this here. And that was about Dhruva. I was like, wow, what a connection. Dhruva. This is about leaf, that's about star. What? Like, perfectly made. What superb. I was so thrilled. Then I felt that is why the topic is given. So, Swami makes it happen. So, don't worry about what to do to impress them. No, don't do to impress them. Impress Swami. I remember one more, I'll tell one occasion. When Swami was upset with me, right? I had given a talk and he was not appreciative of it at all, and I decided that, go Swami, you don't deserve a speaker like me. And I had that one big story. Sometime I'll tell you. I've told it already anyway, but in other forum. But yeah, I was upset. And then one day when Swami asked for some speaker, there was no speaker there. Swami asked anybody to speak. I said, see, this is what happened, Swami. I used to be there as your savior, and you felt that. Then Swami picked some random guy and said, you come and speak. And I saw, who is that fellow? So, doesn't know how to speak, this fellow. I was like, gone, Swami, you have picked the wrong guy. And I thought, now, Swami, you will do some cheating. What you'll do? You'll speak through him now. You'll do miracle and make him give a thunderous speech. That is cheating. If you don't help him, Swami, he is going to flop. And on that day, Swami didn't help him. He became an absolute flop. When he was speaking, people were putting head on their hand like, oh God. I said, see, Swami, this is what happens. This is what happens when you put down your best speaker. Because I thought I am the speaker. And at the end of his speech, Swami gave such a broad smile and clapped. The whole hall clapped. Clapped like it was the best performance. And that's when I realized it doesn't matter who is happy or not. That guy in orange there, he has to be happy. If he's happy, the whole world will applaud. So why should I even bother about impressing somebody, making somebody happy? Nothing. Honestly, when I go back today to the best of my ability, I just say, Swami, were you happy? I spoke to make you happy, Swami, because that's all matters. And yeah, if you are in your heart convinced you made Swami happy, even if somebody has misunderstood you, no problem. It is Swami's headache. He will correct it. Or he will not correct it, whatever. Let him do whatever. But as much as I can, anything I do, seva, bhajan, let me make Swami happy. That's why visualize Swami sitting here. That's why when I tell dear Swami, elders and sisters, I tell it for my sake. Arvind, Swami is here. Swami is here. Don't forget Swami is here. Dearest Swami. Because Swami, that's how I would have begun. I won't start by telling anything else. Swami, humble pranams to you, Swami. Dear Swami, and yeah, rest of you. That's why. That's why it's not like I disrespect. I don't tell zonal chair, national president. I don't tell all that. Not because I don't respect them, but because honestly it is dear Swami, and yeah, all of you, the other there, because I'm talking to Swami. I want to love you, Swami. May the love in my heart grow for you, Swami. May I really, Swami, what it was. That is how it is. So do it for Swami. Automatically they'll get. Just like you told me, no brother, I felt so touched and I am grateful to Swami. A time will come when somebody will come and tell, I have not seen Swami, but because of you, I love Swami. That is the way.
Okay, thank you, Brother Aravind. Okay, what is happening now? We are already reaching 9 o'clock, and I think we have to hand over the hall back to APU also. And we have got a long day tomorrow morning, an early day, and also half a day session kind of things. But what we will not stop this thing. What we want, it's any of the young adults you have got any other pressing questions or whatever it is, please do pass it to Brother Vimal, Brother Parani, Brother Kani. These three are young adults. All of them, I think you all know. Share your questions or whatever it is. In another forum or whatever it is, we will take these questions and answer your questions as much as we can. We want you all to be part with us, and we are not bad people. We are nice people. We want to make sure that you grow. That is the greatest thing. We want you all to grow. And if you grow, we are happy. And we are happy, Swami is happy. So it's all a winning game all the way. All right. With that, a big hand to Brother Aravind for sharing insiders kind of thing, and all of you all for staying back and sharing your questions and listening so patiently, even though it's 9 o'clock. Thank you and good night. See you all tomorrow, 7:30, and we will take it from there. Good night. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram.